Hey guys, how's it going? So I am coming to you today. We are going to be making a healthy banana protein chocolate loaf. It's gonna be super good. It is pretty clean too, and like I said, like it's higher in protein. Sometimes, you know, like you hear those, oh, high protein, you know, baking recipes, and it's literally like just eggs. I'm like, dude, that's not that much protein. So it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna give you guys the down low, and you guys can have the option to make it as well. So what I started out with was 2 very ripe bananas. I mashed them, okay? And you know, one trick that I have learned over my baking days is if you use baking soda, mix the baking soda in with the banana. I don't know why, but it ends up turns the banana really nice, and then once it's baked, it's a lot more moist. I know it's weird, but it works, okay? So we have the bananas mashed up. Now we have 3/4 of a cup of chocolate protein powder, whatever kind. You can use vanilla. This is the kind that I am personally using right now. It's Beachbody Chocolate Performance. So it's like a recover type thing as well. And then we're going to have 1 cup of Greek yogurt. This is the kind that I used. So it is just, you know, Walmart brand. It's still really awesome. I find, you know, yogurts, they can be kind of picky. Some of them have like a weird taste to them. But the Walmart brand is like, it's awesome. And then also you are going to preheat your oven to 375, okay? So I always try and preheat my oven, obviously, before I start cooking and all that good stuff. So now we have the protein powder, the yogurt. Now we're going to use 1/3 of egg whites. So lots of protein. I think when I was looking at this recipe, I should totally give the girl credit. I can't remember what the blog was called, but there's about 9 grams of protein per serving and about 9 grams of carbs. So that's a good ratio, I would say personally. So we are also going to add 3/4 cup of steel cut oats. Personally, it says use oat flour, but I couldn't find my grinder lid, so I'm just gonna use, like, they're steel cut oats, so they're pretty small. So it really doesn't matter too much. My dogs are freaking out. They were so quiet all day, and until I come on film, they're gonna start barking. So we're going to use 1/4 cup of applesauce. This is the only kind that I have. It's no sugar added. You're not gonna be able to taste the berries, so just throw it in there, and I believe this is 1/4 cup. So you're just gonna toss that on in there as well. And as for when I was talking about at the beginning, you use 1 teaspoon of baking soda, just in case you missed that, okay? And then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla, because vanilla makes everything better, and to me, the more the merrier. I love, love, love vanilla. So I like overflow that crap. Okay, so now we are going to add a little bit of the maple syrup. Personally, I'm going to use just under 1/4 cup. You can also use coconut sugar, I believe that's what it's called. So I'm just going to use just under 1/4 cup. And I'm also going to add some stevia. So this is the type of stevia that I personally like to use. I just think it's very easy. You know, you can just squirt it. So I'm just going to put like big, long squirt because I have a sweet tooth. So throw that in the sink. I think we almost have everything in there. I think we do, guys. So we're going to mix it on up. I don't know if you can really see. Anyway, you're just going to mix it on up. It smells so good. Nice and chocolatey. So the recipe did not call for dark chocolate, but I'm going to put it in there anyway. So this is what I got. So they're literally like the little squares. I don't know why, but I personally I like the little squares so much better than the actual chips. They just like look cooler too. So that's what we're going to do, okay? And like, let me show you. See, look at how cute they are. And then you get like even more of a chocolatey explosion in your mouth. So let's say, whatever, we'll just throw it in there. It really doesn't matter. I'm just gonna sprinkle some in there. There. So this is what it looks like. Yum, yum, yum. It's gonna be so good. And like, that's pretty simple, am I right? Like that did not take very long. Yum. Very chocolatey. Oh my god, I almost forgot to put in the bananas. That would have been funny. I would have made the banana loaf without the bananas. That's something I would totally do though. Like, let's be real here. That's totally something I would do. So now it looks a little bit more runny. Bam. Looks good, hey? So, it says to use like 2 different loaf pans, but I'm just going to use one of these. And it makes about 14 servings. So I'm going to cut it into 14. This is just easier for me to, you know, portion than like cutting it into the loaf, because I'll end up eating like half the loaf because sometimes I don't know portion control. It is what it is. when it's good, you know, it's just too good. Okay. So this is like a nice, super quick, easy breakfast, snack, whatever you want it to be. And you know, I like making everything pretty. So I also got some pecans. So we're just gonna top it off with pecans. Grab this. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm literally just going to throw some pecans on top. Just like that. And you're gonna bake it for approximately 25 minutes. So, if you wanna make this dairy-free, you can use coconut yogurt, and obviously it's gluten-free. If you want it 100% gluten-free, then you will have to use gluten-free oats. So, pretty simple, right? And you know one other thing I'm going to do? I have this banana right here. I'm just gonna give you guys all my secrets of like how I make things look pretty, because a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, like you make things look so pretty. And you guys, it's super simple. I know like I used to overcomplicate it too, but it's really not that hard. So I'm just gonna slice up a little bit of a banana, like kind of like lengthwise, so it's a little bit longer, but apparently I don't know how to cut. So I'm gonna try and kind of cut it a little bit thinner so it doesn't sink, okay? So as you see, banana, and I'll show you guys once I'm done putting it on top. And then they're going to like, it'll like go nicely on top. But don't I know it's like the happy medium. You don't want to overdo it, because then it's too much moisture, so then it won't cook properly. I used to be a baker, so that's why I'm all like about this shit. Okay, this is what it looks like. Yum, am I right? How good does that look? And you guys, it took like, I don't even know how long it took. It took like 10, not even 10 minutes to put this together. Super simple, super fast. Tag a friend, take someone that you think would benefit from this. Share this post. Get the word out that you don't have to be boring when you're eating clean and just be like, blah, nothing's fun. I can't eat sweets. You can eat sweets, girl. I just proved it to you, okay? So I'll see you guys later. Bye.